Yo, PokeFam, here are 4 cards and 1 item that I'm specifically watching in 2026. First card is going to be the Bulbasaur from 151. Right now, this is the cheapest of the trio that you can pick up. Raw near mints, going for about 42 bucks right now. And as you can see on the chart below, over the last 3 months, it is down 15%. However, right underneath me, you can see over the past couple weeks, it has pretty much leveled out. I think PSA 10s are also pretty undervalued, especially for the $42 raw price. But in a 10, it's going for about $200 right now. After the grading cost of 25 bucks and a PSA 10, you're almost at a plus 200% ROI. But if you grade it with BGS and you actually get a BGS 10, this skyrockets to almost a $300 profit. Next one, let's talk about the Squirtle from Stellar Crown. This is the top chase of the set, raw near mints, going for about 70 bucks right now. Over the past 3 months, very similar to the Bulbasaur, it did drop, but it has bounced back. And even in the past few weeks, it has stabilized around that $65 to $70 mark. Even in a PSA 10, you're looking at around 230 upwards of 275. I've talked about this one in a past video, but the EVEX from the Super Premium Collection, this bad boy is down over 40% over the last 3 months. But as you can see over the past couple weeks, it has actually pretty much stabilized. Now, we are supposed to get more SPCs coming out. Therefore, I do think this drops a little bit more, but I'm watching it by the end of 2026. I think this is underrated. PSA 10s were going at about 350 to 400 right at the end of December, but obviously now mid-January it's dropped to about 230. So either way, it's still holding a pretty strong premium in a PSA 10. All right, the last card I want to talk about, and this is the favorite of the 4 that I'm watching, is going to be the Psyduck from 151. Honestly, 151 as a whole is something that I'm watching, but I'm just a huge Psyduck fan, and this artwork is just amazing. I know people love it. And unlike the other 3 cards, this one over the past 3 months is actually up. And PSA 10s are going anywhere from 180 upwards of 200 bucks. I also think is undervalued in its own right. All right, and the last thing I want to talk about isn't a card, it's an item, and that is going to be the Evolving Skies booster pack. If y'all haven't seen over the past 3 months, it's up almost 15%, and it has climbed over the past couple of days. Now a loose booster pack is going for close to $35. If we stretch this out over a year, you can see it has pretty much been climbing at a consistent pace, which is what you want to see in your investments. Now, the reason I'm bringing up the booster pack specifically is because pretty much any product like a Charizard UPC, an Evolving Skies ETB, anything with an Evolving Skies pack is therefore also going to be rising in value. Listen, if you're big into buying and selling, you definitely want to check out Double Hollow because they have the cheapest seller fees out there at 4.9%, and they have tons of data that I just showed you in this video. So either head to doublehollow.com or comment hollow in the comments and I'll send you the link.